Back with Aqua Hideout. It's gonna be part two. I set up for the next fight, but I don't remember which way to go. I think it's right. Nope. I don't know what those are, but they don't matter. Fuck. Stupid teleport pads. I cannot remember this place. At all. Okay. Even though I just did this teleport puzzle, I already forgot it. I think it's like right. Right. Nope. I think it's left, right, maybe? Okay, and then on the left. There we go. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, let's see here. I kind of forgot something. I think I need to teach Ice Beam. If I don't have it, I need to teach it to Mence, or not to Mence. Swampert. Yeah, I think that's important. Man, Foresight is just a silly move. I don't feel like I need that really, like, going forward. I really just kind of scaled it for that one Pokemon. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Mudshot's also not really very good on Pert, because, like, the speed tier that Pert's in, like, Mudshotting things doesn't really, like, bring them down to your level a lot of times. At least this Pert. I think this Pert isn't, like, plus speed or something, is it? No, it's plus Videf, so... Alright, I think we're ready to roll. This next grunt is, like, pretty annoying. He has a bunch of Pokemon that have Swift Swim, and it's pretty hard to play around that. So you just kind of have to, like, deal with that, because he has Rain Dance. So starting off is this Raichu that has Bright Powder, and is, I believe, guaranteed to set up Rain Dance at the current moment. I think the only way that it doesn't ever set up Rain Dance is if Signal Beam is the highest damage move on you, which it's not. So hopefully I just hit this EQ and get it out of my face. Nope. Okay, I guess I was wrong about it being guaranteed to click Rain Dance. But yeah, that works out. Okay. So next is this Omastar. The plan for this Omastar is to go to Poliwrath and deal with it. This thing, I believe, also has Bright Powder. Yep. So it's a real pain. It's gonna try to Ice Beam me. It also has Ancient Power, which I really don't want it to click. It also has Rain Dance. It can set up Rain Dance, and then it'll be really fast and annoying. Let's see. This is the right idea here. So Brick Break is a 2-shot on this, so I'm gonna Brick Break it twice to try to kill it. I'm also a Swift Swim, so if it sets up a Rain Dance, I'll still be faster than it, which is nice. Yep. So that's fine that it's raining. I'm still faster and I can still kill it, so that works. And Polly's now level 70. He's been kind of huge. Just being very helpful. Okay, so now Polly is out, this thing is in, so... the Starmie has Psychic, Thunder, and Surf in addition to Rain Dance. It's really likely to Psychic me here, and I brought Shiftry for this. In the rain, Surf kind of does a lot of damage to me. My Shiftry is Speed type with this. And Giga Drain heals like a lot off of this thing. So I think Shiftry like kind of takes this thing out. It does have a King's Rock, which is kind of an irritating thing about it. So it went first there, which kind of sucks. It could flinch me. But it didn't. Okay, cool. Alright. Still raining. And I went first this time, and so we win. Against this Starmie anyways. And we're full health. It's cool. Shiftry getting very close to over leveling, but I think it should be okay. And now we get this Ludicolo. Does the rain go away? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so... Interesting thing now. It doesn't see an Ice Beam kill on me, so it's probably going to try to hit Rain Dance on me, would be my guess. The thing is, I don't think that actually matters because I have a Swift Swim Quill. And I'm pretty sure my Quill outspeeds this. I'm trying to find it right now. Yeah, it definitely does. So I just go to Quill on this and I kill it like no matter what. I don't usually have like an early Quill, but it's really sick for this thing. So that was the first turn of Rain. This will be the second turn, me killing it. Okay. Now we get Dragonite out here. This thing is a pain, definitely. So against Quillfish, this thing wants to click Thunder. So I can try to go back to Flygon here, I think. No, does Flygon do okay in the rain here? Against this? Not really. It's like dead to crit. That's kind of not cool. I could try to... I don't think stalling the rain really makes sense. Flygon does really well against the Dragonite in general when the rain's not up, because it's not dead to crit from Double Edge. So I might just wait until the rain's gone. Although this thing also has Rain Dance, I could set up like a subsequent Rain Dance, so that's kind of not cool. The other option would be to go to Pert, who's slower than Dragonite, unfortunately. But isn't dead to crit, like not even in the rain. So I can like Ice Beam it just to get a little damage on it, and then see where that takes me. I think that's what I'll do, and I'll keep Flygon in mind. Yep, so that was a free switch. This is the third turn of Rain. Ice Beam it. Never did a crit here. Take some recoil. This thing's stick fat, so it's going to be okay with an Ice Beam. Oh, the freeze! Oh my god! Let's go! Okay, that actually changes things considerably. So, Swampert is dead to double edge crits here. Not all of them, but a reasonable amount of them. Actually, like almost all of them. Take that back. From a double edge. How do I want to approach this? So, does anybody switch into double edge? Polly kind of does. Polly definitely does. It would add speed. It would not kill because it doesn't know Ice Beam. I probably should have taught Polly Ice Beam. That would have been a good idea. I know Flygon's not dead to double edge crit. It seems safe to go to Flygon here then. I think that makes sense to me. Yeah, Flygon's not dead to double edge crit. It does 156 on a max roll crit, and I'm at 159. And then I definitely kill it with Dragon Claw. So let's do that. And that's only if it thaws. Yep, instantly defrosted, called that. So that's cool. And the rain stopped, that's nice. So Flygon outspeeds this and definitely kills it. With not EQ, Dragon Claw. There we go. So that freeze from Pert did nothing. Now we get this Poliwrath last. So this Poliwrath knows Ice Beam, Superpower, EQ, and Rain Dance. What I brought for this is Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet kind of just walls this thing with not a care in the world. It is going to get Ice Beamed on the switch. I could try to go Poly first if I think that's good. But my Wob does have a Lum, and Ice Beam is kind of like the best switch for it. So I'm just going to go to this. Yep, that's fine. And that does like so little damage. And now I just click like counter. This thing can like Rain Dance for sure. Sure, it's fine. But eventually I'll just beat it. It can Earthquake or Superpower me. If it Superpowers me, that's pretty cool because it takes recoil. Okay, you're definitely dead to crit now. Or to counter now. Yeah, it has leftovers, so it can take some time to kill it, but overall it's eventually dying. That's ground 5. That wasn't so bad. Glad I remembered to teach Mence Ice Beam that, or not Mence, Pert Ice Beam. That was good. Okay, I'm just looking at the next team here, Grunt 6. Should not be nearly as bad. Although I remember that it's possible shift tree over levels here. Let me just check out his experience level. It's probably pretty high. Yeah, it's very high. I probably didn't need to have it be level 70 to beat Executor. I don't remember. That's okay. The Executor from Maxi 2. Anyways. A little bit of dead air time. Okay, I'm just setting up the team in my calculator so I don't have to like search for them in the calculator. I'm really bad at finding it if I don't put them like in my actual team before the fights. So let's drop Flygon off here. Still have Polly. I still have Polly. I want Lantern. Polly's coming to like every fight because I'm just really short on like bulky water types with this like 1/2 EK box. Polly is the best one I've got. You put Wobbuffet back, he did his job. I'm also bringing Arcanine to this fight, of all things. I don't need Quill. Okay, I need to teach some moves. I need to teach Ice Beam to Milo if it doesn't know it. It does, okay. I need to make sure not somebody knows Surf. I'm pretty sure Milo knows Surf. Yep, several guys know Surf, that's fine. I will give Milo a Lumberry instead of the Sea Incense. Lantern can have a Lumberry. Okay, I'm gonna give a Citrus Berry to Shiftry. Citrus to Polly. And a Citrus to that guy. Bayonet. I need to Nurse Joy up. And I have to use Shiftry like a good amount in this fight, so this is going to be the last fight that it does. Definitely. Okay. I'm pretty sure I want to paralyze Arcanine. There we go. Yep, that looks good. And I think we're good. Really wish I remembered the layout of this place better than I do. But I don't. Okay, Grunt 6. Got this dumb Dragonite. Leading with Milo. I'm gonna click Ice Beam twice. Should kill it. It decided to Toxic me. This thing also has Protect, I think, so it could like Protect a couple times. But even so, Ice Beam should still fight through that, including the leftovers. Yeah, there goes with the Protect shenanigans. It'll only do this like 2 times tops. Yep, there it goes. So I won't do it again, which is good. And I should kill it from here. So Ice Beam just does enough damage to fight through that. The crit was nice, but I didn't need it. Okay, so this is Lapras. So Lapras can go for I think either one of 2 moves here. I think this thing has Thunder, Ice Beam, Confuse Ray, and Rest. The 2 moves I'm talking about are Thunder and Confuse Ray. In the past, I've like tried to like stall things out of confusion. I'm not going to do that here. I'm just going to go to Lantern and hope that it clicks Thunder. That'd be cool. Clicks Confuse Ray, that's also okay. I have a Lumberry. This thing is kind of a nuisance, and Lantern's just going to have to make the best of it. So right now it doesn't know that I'm Volt Absorb, and I kind of have to like make that happen before I ever consider switching out. Okay, double Confuse Ray is really uncool. It should like rest now though, because it's below a certain threshold of HP. And if it rests, that's like perfectly fine, because I can just go back to Milo until it wakes up. So I just hang in here, I think. Okay, hitting myself is okay. Yeah, I went to sleep, that's fine. Right, so now I will switch back to Milotic. This is the first turn of it being asleep. I have a couple turns to kind of just like hit it with like Dragon Breath, I guess. I don't know. Just click some moves. This is the second turn of it being asleep. And I'm pretty sure I want to switch back to Lantern now, because it'll either Thunder or Confuse Ray make. Hopefully it Thunders. Alright, continues to Confuse Ray me. I've seen 3 of these. It'll eventually run out. So I'm now once again confused. Now, once again, it doesn't know that I'm Volt Absorb, so it can click like pretty much any move here. Okay, it's getting annoying. But now it knows I'm Volt Absorb. Alright, so that's good. So this can now never be Thunder, it has to be Ice Beam. Go back to Milo. Milo doesn't take very much from Ice Beam. And we're about to see another potential Thunder Confuse Ray. We're kind of just like in a chill spot. This thing can't really do anything. It keeps choosing to Confuse Ray, which is fine. I'll be confused. That's not a big deal. Okay, I cannot hit through confusion, and it's not thundering me. That's cool. Cool. I managed to T-Bolt it, so it might rest again. It still hasn't confirmed VA. It's likely to rest here, and if it rests, it's actually kind of huge, because I can just kill it. Okay, Confuse Raid. So annoying. It really should have rested there, I don't know why it didn't, but it's okay. We're not losing any momentum in this fight, one way or another. I'll try to T-Bolt it and kill it. Dude, come on. So annoying. Alright, well, we're gonna go back to Milo. This Lapras is real cringe. I guess I'll like recover. I don't see any reason to like damage this, personally. Okay, now it's gonna wake up, and so I go back to this and hope that it thunders me. Otherwise, I'm kind of in some shit. Dude, stop with the confuse rates. Oh my god. That's really annoying. I need it to thunder me at some point. Because right now I can click Ice Beam or Thunder, right? And I don't really have anything on this team that wants to take those moves. Milo technically like isn't dead to Thunder Crit. So maybe it's just good to go to Milo here. Because if I got Milo into a low enough HP where it was baiting Thunder, that'd be kind of sick. It has to get pretty low. It has to get to like a really low HP for that to happen. Like going back to Miles here is a lot safer than um, staying in with Lancer and hoping for a Thunder. Now you Thunder. Come on, dude. I'm getting boned. Okay, that's fine. So it can confuse ray me or thunder me here once again. I really hope that it thunders me. Thank you. That's what we needed. Now we T-bolt it. Okay, confuse raid me. It's fine. It also knows that I'm VA, so that's useful. So now that it knows that I'm VA and I'm confused, it has to click Ice Beam or Rest. It's probably Rest. So I can go to Milo either way. Okay. That was Ice Beam. That was kind of huge. Because I might be dead to Thunder now? I'm not dead to Thunder. Okay, well. It's not ideal. I'd like to get Thundered here, but it's not guaranteed. It could confuse Raimi. Okay. How many PP is Rest, by the way? Is it 3? It's 10 PP? Well, okay. That's pretty annoying. I didn't really realize that, but okay. Eventually this thing will run out of confuse rates. It's gone through like a lot of them. I haven't really been counting. Okay. It's really being irritating. Milo is safe from Ice Beam crit here, right? Milo is safe from Ice Beam crit. I think I risk it though for the biscuit and try to T-bolt it. Oh, come the fuck on, man. Fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna stay in and just fight through the confusion. There we go. If I'm able to fight through the confusion, I'll three-shot this before it wakes up. Okay, so far so good. If I snap out of the confusion, I just kill this thing, and if I don't, it probably just rests. So, I think we're good. All right, that doesn't seem good, but it's fine. It just goes back to sleep. That getting 2 of those to work was fine. Now we're good. What a nuisance of a Pokemon. Holy shit. Okay. And that's the second Pokemon on this team down, I think. Took forever. But we got it. Next is Exeggutor. So this Exeggutor sees either Egg Bomb or Sleep Powder here. I will go to my pre-paralyzed Arcanine. Arcanine's huge here because it doesn't bait Ancient Power. It just gets Egg Bombed. Or Sleep Powdered, that was fine. Now it can't get Sleep Powdered because it's paralyzed. It's like part of the reason that I did it this way. Because this can only be Psychic after the Intimidate. This thing isn't risky AI or anything. So we will go to Shift Tree now on Guaranteed Psychic. It's important that Shift Tree pivoted in from a pre-paralyzed Pokemon because now it can't get double Sleep Powdered. And Quick Claw, no problem. No Quick Claw. Arcanine leveled up. That's cool. We get this Blissey in here. So Blissey has moves Seismic Toss, Psywave, Soft Boiled, and Counter. I'm gonna go to Poliwrath. I think Poliwrath can potentially, probably not. I'm thinking about whether this can just like superpower it. Superpower would kill it. It has counter for what it's worth. So something to think about there. So I can't just brick break it because that won't one shot it. And if I use superpower, I will take like a lot of HP in recoil because this thing has 407 HP. I would survive on 24 HP if I superpowered it. Is that relevant? Does Polyrath need to contribute to the rest of the fight? Not really. No, it doesn't need to. Just gonna make sure I do the math right here. I don't want to lose Poly to this. That'd be stupid. And then it will bait. I believe that after I kill this, it's going to bait Medicham next, and I think it would be Medicham Psychic or Brick Break, or potentially Shadow Ball. It's actually kind of a scary scenario. It's like a lot of moves that I don't want to see. So if I'm at 54 HP after my Citrus Berry, which I think I am, it would be seeing Shadow Ball kills on me. I actually don't like that at all. So what I'm going to do instead of what I was planning on doing, I think, is I'm going to like spam Surf and Brick Break, because if I click Surf, then Blissey can't click Counter on me the next turn. This thing does have leftovers, which is annoying. I could actually just do Surf and then Brick Break twice, I think. Like, if I just Surf once, I'll be alright. It'll still do, like, a lot of damage to me that way, but as long as it doesn't, like... If it counters me once, I think I still am okay. Yep, it countered. Perfect. Now it can't counter. So I Brick Break. Sideways me. Okay. Now I'm at a much better HP range for when Medicham comes in. Superpower would have done like just so much to me. I could have also tried to put this to sleep, but that wasn't worth it. Because it would have spammed counter while I was trying to put it to sleep. Alright, Medicham is out now. This thing, I didn't really have like great answers for in my box. But this is going to be guaranteed Psychic from this HP range, which is what I definitely wanted to see. Because I can go back to Shiftry. Oh, oops. I guess that was Fake Out. That's fine. I will in turn Fake It Out. And do like a reasonable amount of damage to it. That did like 20 to 25% or so. Now this thing is going to click Brick Break on me. So I go to Bayonet. That doesn't work. Now it's going to Shadow Ball me. I go back to Shiftry. Who takes Shadow Ball pretty well. This thing does have a scope lens, which is a little scary. I wish I hadn't taken that first Fake Out. I should have gone to Bayonet instead. It was kind of silly. Eventually I will be able to Scissors this. I think after one more Fake Out, I can Scissor it. So after this pivot, I should be able to kill this with Shiftry. Yep, get my Citrus Berry going here. And then I Scissor it. Shiftry somehow is not over leveled yet, which is real hype, but it's about to. I think from the experience from this muck. Because this muck is one of those like choice band boomers, so I have to go back to Bayonet. Take this boom. Yep, there you go. So that was a reasonable fight. Gotta put Shiftry back in the box, obviously. Probably could have managed this thing's experience a lot better. I should have given Bayonet an experience share in that fight. I should have given it one probably earlier. on a different fight, but oh well, not a big deal. Next fight I'm bringing out Sunflora, which is cool. I've like not used this thing once this whole playthrough. Like whenever I've had control of this box, I've never even touched Sunflora. Uh, Archie played through like the early game when I think Sunflora was probably very useful, but yeah, I haven't used it at all in like the mid game that I've been playing. Okay, get rid of Arcanine again. It's nice to see him for a second. Yeah. And then I want Crobat. Which is definitely around here somewhere. Do I already have it? Oh, I already picked it up, okay. Slaking. Kind of a different team than we've been seeing so far. It's been a lot of the same Pokemon for every fight. How's like Flygon experience doing? I think it's fine. It's not good. Slaking experience is a lot better off. I'm mildly worried about Flygon experience, but I think it's going to be okay overall. I think I want to leave Sunflora at level 63 for this fight. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I can get it higher. I'll have to double check. Just 1 second. Yeah, experience management has been a little bit different on this run than it has in other runs because my box is so small. I should have been probably a little bit more careful about the levels of some of my Pokemon. Be more considerate of it. It's a lesson learned for next time, I guess. Well, we can get Flora to like 68 or something. It's fine. Honestly, maybe like 69 is good too. And I'm gonna give it the experience share too. Because its role in this fight is very niche. It's not actually like ever gonna do much. Golumberry there. Let's see here. Yeah, I definitely need a Lum on this guy. A Lum for Flygon seems good. Yeah, I think so. Could definitely think about using Pert instead of Flygon just for experience reasons. But Pert's not nearly as good at beating Nidoking because it has EQ, and Pert's kind of like dead to EQ crit, which is scary. If Pert were faster than this Nidoking, that'd be one thing, but it's not. So I'd prefer like not to risk Pert to it. Doesn't seem like a great idea. Destroy everybody up. And I think we're like ready to roll, more or less. I gotta check one thing. I think I want to see if Bayonet can learn. Oh, no, it's fine. Bayonet's fine with what it knows. Body Slam, right? I also need a Pokemon that knows Surf. I think that that Lantern knows Surf, but I'll double check. It should. Yeah, okay. This is the least water type forward team that I've had so far. Like, there's really only one water type here, And Lantern's not here for its water type, that's for sure. Lantern's been coming to a lot of fights in this in Aqua Hideout, which makes a lot of sense. It's a really good Pokemon, so definitely makes sense. Okay, so we start off with this Gyarados. So Gyarados against Sunflora. I get this Intimidate. This thing has Earthquake, Bounce, Frustration, and Dragon Dance, so it has to bounce because it sees a kill. So I go to Lantern. And Lantern is slower than this, so it like gets bounced on and then I Shockwave it. Okay, that's not great, but I have a Lumberry for that reason. I would prefer to not see that paralyze me, for sure. This will not kill. Okay, and now it could switch out. It could switch to Nidoking or something, but I'm actually going to go back. It probably won't because Gyarados has a super effective move on Lantern, Earthquake. It can either Dragon Dance or Earthquake here. It can do either. Either one's fine. Just go back to Sunflora. Sunflora eats an EQ pretty well. Yep, that's fine. Okay, now we're in the same boat as we were before, where it's going to bounce. Okay. And we're going to slow Shockwave it, because this thing has a Bright Powder, that's why I'm Shockwaving it specifically. So if we would have gotten paralyzed there and then fully parried, that could have been a little spooky, but as it stands, that was totally fine. Okay, now we get this Cradily coming in. So this Cradily has the moves Giga Drain, EQ, Toxic, and Recover. Basically cannot even touch Crobat. Like, Crobat completely walls this thing. Has leftovers. I'm gonna Poison Fang it to try to poison it. Because that'll help with like the recover bullshit that it's gonna try to pull on me. I forget if Poison Fang inflicts like bad poison. Yeah, it's bad poison. So I would like to badly poison this, like in the long run. It'll start like doing this recover spam bullshit. I will be able to badly poison it at some point. I also have Air Slash to try to flinch it. There's a lot of stuff I can do. And I might start doing that now that it's badly poisoned, because flinching it is very valuable. Okay. Now we're countering the leftovers. Well, Air Slash just does comparable damage, a little bit less. But we'll be able to get some flinches. Kind of surprised he recovered there from that high of HP, but that's fine. Once again, kind of just did that again, but that's fine. I'm starting to like win this interaction because I'm getting more toxic damage, and if I flinch it, it's kind of toast. I might be able to kill it with Poison Fang on my next turn, depending on where this ends up at. But I'm just going to try to Air Slash it anyways. I'm not sure about that range. Okay, well Air Slash did enough damage, so that's good. That was a very winnable... That thing could not touch me, basically. Because it can't toss me, it can't Earthquake me, Giga Drain does nothing. Okay, now there's Starmie in here. So Starmie can either go for Ice Beam or Hydro Pump. Ice Beam is a little bit more likely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Slaking. Get Psychicked, that's fine. I didn't know that it was going to do that, actually. And then is it Shadow Ball that kills this? I forget. Could be Double Edge. No, it's Shadow Ball. Damn. I'm faster than Starmie and I cook it in its armor. Okay. Now we get Nidoking coming in. Nidoking wants to Poison Tail me. It could also counter, which would be really cool if it did that. Is there a good switch that I have? It's not Flygon. For Poison Tail / counter, there's Crobat. Crobat kind of does good against this Nidoking as well, honestly, now that I think about it. Except for the whole counter thing. It's a bit of a dilemma, I'll admit. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Okay, I think I just go to Flagon. Well, I can go to Crobat first, probably, but that's not great either. Let's think about this. Does Bayonet take Poison Tail well? Ish, because I think Ghost resists poison. Um, it doesn't have a Lum though, does it? Getting poison would be a disaster. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, I think I just go straight Flagon here then. Because Flagon kind of just immediately kills this thing. So, that's fine. Yeah, countered and now it's dead. Doesn't have like a focus band or anything. Okay. And the last two Pokemon on this team can't touch a ghost type. So that's cool. So Bayonet, your time to shine. This thing only has Hyper Beam. It has, I think, Choice Band Hyper Beam. Is that how it works? Yeah. So I'll just like body slam it into the dirt. Okay, I paralyzed it too. That's nice. Now I'm faster. And the last Pokemon is Snorlax, which is another one of those Choice Band Boom Pokemon. So it's dead. That's funny that I did that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there's only one more grunt left, and I kind of got lazy with planning it. Um, I just kind of made a team, and I was like, it looks like this team wins. Uh, so I might have to think about it a little bit, because I feel like when I made this plan, I was just getting tired of making plans and got lazy. Alright. So it looks like I chose Lantern to lead. And then it's Victory Bell next, and I just go to Scyther on that. There's no Quick Claw or anything. Yeah, Quick Claw or Scyther with a Lumberry just wins that. So I like that start. Bust out Scyther. We haven't seen him like at all. Okay. There's Crobat. Um, let's see here. What am I bringing Crobat for? Kingdra? No way, right? It's gotta be like what Milo's for. Yeah. Milo beats this Kingdra. Cast Form. I think for Cast Form, I was thinking to go to Slay King and kill it with Double Edge. That looks good to me. And then Gorbis would be next. Gorbis, it really seems like I was going to use probably Lantern. If not, maybe Pert. Or Milo. Milo kind of beats the Gorbis too. It doesn't have leftovers. Okay, it's not a big threat at all then. Milo can probably deal with the Gorbis. And then the last Pokemon is just the Lantern in the back. So Flygon's just like backup more or less. I just make sure I don't get Ice Beam on the switch and wear Soft Sand. I think that's fine. I actually don't need Bayonet for a fight. I feel like Bayonet has come to every single other Aqua Hideout fight. Okay, not Grunt 5, but otherwise it's been to every single Aqua Hideout fight. Okay. But I think I've got a squad built out here. It's Lantern, Scyther, Milo. Let's get her out, or him. Drop off the Crobat here. Don't need that. I do need Slaking. I want Hurt and Flygon. Do I have those? Okay. Hand out some Lumberries like they're candy. Berry for Milo. Nope, not for Scyther. I decided to keep Scyther as a Scyther instead of a Scizor. Just because I really feel like without Ments, I want value in the Tantalizer Gym. And I know I've used Scyther the last 2 times I've been in Tantalizer Gym, and it's been really fucking good there. For like, particularly the hard fights in that gym, it's a very useful Pokemon. I also know that it's really useful on the Boats Double, and if I remember how I did Boats Double last time, I can probably do the same thing I did last time with Poly and Scyther. So, but we'll see. We will see. Split drags on for so long. I think everybody's in a good spot. You don't get a Lum though. I want you to have Soft Sand. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. I just have to make sure that I don't get Ice Beamed on the switch, which I think I can do with Milo. I can make sure that like Milo is able to accomplish that. I'm gonna double check something. I don't think that I can get Ice Beamed with when I switch into Kingdra. I'm gonna double check though. Okay, it'll want to Ice Beam Scyther probably. So that might not be true. And maybe I should bring something other than Flygon, like something that can take Ice Beams, like Poly. Simply because... Yeah, I actually like that better. I don't see what Flygon really does in this fight. It's a little bit redundant with Pert, in my opinion. Let me drop Flygon back off. Yeah, I think I want Poly. And I'll give it a Lumberry, because it's probably going to take like an Ice Beam on like a pivot somewhere. And like bait a different move. And as long as it's doing that, I can pivot from like Poly into Pert to beat the Lantern. Yeah, Thunder Me or Rain Dance or whatever. Rain Dance doesn't matter, I just go to Pert and kill it. As leftovers, its item. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm gonna do like one more items check because I was pretty lazy about this. Almost everything on this fight has a Lumberry or something, which is kind of normal. Milo should have Leppa and should not need any status moves because I'm not gonna get frozen. Because I have an Ice Beam pivot. I've got my friend Poliwrath, so we should be fine. Between Lantern and Milo, I think we got this fight covered. Yep. Oh, I do owe you a battle. Another Lantern Lapras matchup. Hopefully this one will not be as irritating as the last one. Um, so this thing doesn't know I'm VA. I'm gonna move T-Bolt to the first slot. When is Lantern clicking Surf ever, really? Okay, it just learned that I'm VA first turn, so that's cool. Now it should, I think it's guaranteed a Rain Dance here. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah. So this thing doesn't have Confuse Ray, it has Thunder, Surf, Ice Beam, Rain Dance, so it's extremely less annoying. Cool. Good job. Now we get this Victory Bell coming in. So the Victory Bell is really likely to click Leaf Blade because it's a high crit move, and that's just really likely. I don't know what else to say. But I can go to Scyther, eat that Leaf Blade. This thing has a Scope Lens too, so it's like likely to crit me, but Leaf Blade doesn't do anything. And then I kill this thing with Air Slash because Victory Bell has shit defense. That crit did not matter at all. Now we get Kingdra coming out. So this is specifically why I thought about bringing Poliwrath, because I want to use Milo to beat this, but... And Poly can also kind of like contribute here, probably. It feels like Poly could like do some work on Kingdra. Even in the rain, I outspeed... I don't outspeed Kingdra, actually, that's not true. So it could switch out. It can't switch out. Could try to like put Kingdra to sleep or something. I'm just gonna use Milo. Milo, like that's what Milo's here for. That's for dealing with this. I also got Lantern as backup. Like, there's a lot of backup here. Okay, it zooped me. That was kind of unlikely. Oh, I forgot it was raining. Duh. So, because it was raining, that's why it Octazooted me. It was higher damage than Ice Beam on Scyther. Okay, not a big deal. It could Rain Dance here. Now that the rain has stopped, Poly is getting double-edged, which I think is a good switch for Milo, I want to say. Yeah, it's a good switch for Milo. Unfortunately, Milo... Oh, yeah, Milo is faster than this. That's kind of huge. Even at level 69. I thought that was an oversight on my part, but it's not. This thing wants to double edge me even in the rain. Like, it'll never Octazooka me, so it won't be able to miss. So what I can do is just kind of like click recover a bunch. I guess I could have Dragon Breath at that first turn. And it'll like recoil itself to death. I guess it won't because of the leftovers. I'm not dead to crit. I'm gonna... from here it doesn't make sense to do anything with Dragon Breath, honestly. Okay, I got crit. That's not ideal. I'm gonna heal again, and I shouldn't be dead to a subsequent crit. I might be, though. No, I'm not. Yeah, we're fine. So I can heal back up to full and take a double edge, and when that happens, I will kill it. It is out damaging its leftovers, for what it's worth. Do I want to kill it now so the rain's not up? Maybe. Seems good. I would then subsequently bait Cast Form. I'm at like pretty much the best HP I could be at. More or less. If Cast Form comes in now, it could Thunder or it could Rain Dance, and either is fine by me. I think I just take the kill. Yeah. Okay. This is Cast Form. Cast Form is faster than Milo. Unless it sets up Rain Dance, in which case I'm faster. But that doesn't really matter. I'm gonna switch to Slaking here. Slaking should have a Lumberry, I'm gonna make sure. And Slaking takes like pretty much no damage from Cast Form because it doesn't have any like super effective moves. If the Rain Dance is here, that'd be cool. Yeah, okay, nice. I thought I had Double Edge. Alright, that doesn't really matter. Even in the rain, I'm... Oh, in the rain, Hydro Pump does a lot of damage. I take that back. I might have screwed up here a little bit. That's okay, though. I think what I can do is pivot to, like, Milo now to bait Thunder, and then go to Lantern. Yeah, this is a mistake. I thought this thing still had Double Edge. My Slaking. I'm gonna get out of the menu where I click a move by accident, because that'd be bad. It seems that I got rid of Double Edge. But it's not a big deal because I think that I have some backup. Also, if I would have given this thing a Silk Scarf, I would be killing it right now with Crush Claw. But what are you going to do? So in the rain, Hydro Pump crit definitely kills Slaking. Let's not do that. Let's not have that happen. Milo definitely doesn't die to Hydro Pump crit, and then it subsequently baits Thunder. The other option would be to go to Poly. Poly definitely doesn't. It's the same situation where it doesn't die to Hydro Pump crit, and it baits Thunder. It's just a matter of which one I want to use more. I think I want to do Poly here. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't die. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, the Hydro Pump hits. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but okay. Now, it's gonna be guaranteed Thunder into Lantern. Which is cool. Doesn't do a lot of damage at all with Hydro Pump to Lantern either. So we can kind of like wait. Do some T-bolting. Oh, I forgot this thing had a Pataya Berry. What does that do? Okay. It's not ideal. I probably should have paralyzed this thing instead of T-bolting it, because now I'm dead to Hydro Pump crit. Fuck. That was stupid. I assume Milo's also dead to Hydro Pump crit. It might not be. This is also the last turn of Rain. It's actually not dead to Hydro Pump crit. Oh, I just don't want to use Milo here because Milo's HP is valuable for the last Pokemon, the Gorbis. Oh man, this sucks. But Milo, if Milo takes this Hydro Pump, so let me think about this. If Rain Danced once, right? I went to Poly once. I went to Lantern. I Thundered. This is the last turn, so Milo should be fine. Because if Milo takes a Hydro Pump crit, it can recover before Castform. Oh no, it can't. Castform's faster. But I still think Lantern's fine from there. Yeah, I think I just use Milo here. Maybe Hydro Pump misses, that'd be huge. Yeah, there goes the rain. So now this thing's like done with the rain or whatever. I can go back to Slaking now. Can Slaking deal with the Gorbis too? Maybe. Oh, definitely. If I get it like low enough, I can just come in with Slaking and kill it. So now, I think what I want to do is with Milo in here against Castform, it's gonna Thunder me. It sees like a lot of Thunder kills and whatever, and it's the highest damage move. I'm gonna go back to Lantern to get some healing. Some sweet healing. Oh, it missed. Okay, well, it didn't really work out, but hey, there's the healing. Thanks. cool. Oh, there's two more Pokemon. What did I not deal with yet? Lantern. Right. Okay. Not a big deal. Let us try to deal with this Gorbis. So this thing has Swift Swim. It's gonna set up Rain Dance probably the first turn. I can try to T-Wave it because it's a free T-Wave. I mean, it'll proc the Lumberry, but once I'm faster than it, I'm really in a good spot. Or I just try to two-shot it with T-Bolt. I think that's what I do instead, actually. And so I get this one off. That does a lot of damage. I paralyzed it. That was kind of nice, I guess. And Rain Dances, so now it's faster than me. That's fine. It's gonna Psychic me. Whatever. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Lantern's huge in this fight, damn. It really bailed me out. Alright. Only one Pokemon left. It is the other Lantern. So, doesn't know I'm VA, obviously. It's raining. So if I turn off my ability real quick. Thunder is the highest damage move on me. So it is kind of guessing right now what it's going to go for. So I can't really switch to anything else. I mean, I technically could switch to Pert, but Pert could get Ice Beam frozen right now. It also could get crit by Hydro Pump, and a high roll crit of Hydro Pump actually kills me. So I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to stay in with Lantern and hope that it clicks Thunder on me. And I, in turn, am going to T-Wave this. I think that's, well, maybe not. Maybe I just Surf it in the rain. Okay, it chose to Hydro Pump me. That probably does a lot of damage. Ah, it's not good. Okay. I think that was 2 rain turns. Now, the first turn was it setting up the Rain Dance. Second turn was when I killed it, the Gorbis. That was the third turn of Rain Dance. There should be 2 more turns. Am I dead to Hydro Pump crit from here? Yeah, I am. That really sucks. Because this thing can click like any move. Right now it can click Thunder, Hydro Pump, or Ice Beam. I can think about going to Slaking. Slaking doesn't die to any crits. It does die to Hydro Pump crit in the rain, specifically, actually. God, this sucks. Minus Spidef Lantern, or minus Spidef Slaking kind of screw me over. Because it doesn't know about VA right now. That's a big problem, honestly. There's also, like, going to Pert, hoping that it clicks, you know, the 50-50 Thunder. The things that can mess Pert up are either Ice Beam Freeze or Hydro Pump, high roll crit. And if Pert comes in, it's like Pert kills it immediately and we win. Going to Poly doesn't make sense because Poly is just straight up dead to Thunder. Same for Milo. Milo can't come in because it's just straight up dead to Thunder. Like I said, Slaking's dead to Hydro Pump crit. It's an E4 so it's a pretty bad idea. It's just a matter of do I want to risk Lantern or Pert here, basically. And the thing is, like, Lantern, if it doesn't get Thundered here, I still have to risk Pert the next turn, I think. I believe. Am I ever dead to Thunder from here, like, without VA? Maybe. That would actually change things a little bit. No, I'm never dead to Thunder. Ah, man. Both Pert and Lantern are, like, useful Pokemon. I gotta think about this a little bit. It sucks that I'm in this position. I kinda, like, should have planned better, I guess. I think I'd rather risk Lantern than Pert, honestly. I think Pert has like E4 upside. Lantern doesn't. It's very low risk. I'll just surf again. Crit it. It pumped me. Please do not crit me. Thank you. That's fine now, I think. Cannot believe it's not thundering me. It's being such a douchebag. Yeah, now we're really in trouble. Okay, there actually aren't a lot of that many Hydro Pump rolls that kill, but it can no longer Ice Beam me. I think this is now where I go to Pert. Because I've removed the chance of it Ice Beaming me completely. It should not be able to Ice Beam me here, because it should see Hydro Pump kills. Or Thunder kills. And if it sees Thunder kills, it's going to click Thunder. The only way would be if it could theoretically Ice Beam me here. If it doesn't see a Hydro Pump kill, it doesn't see a Thunder, and it guesses that I'm Volt Absorb. That'd be crazy, though. I think I'd go to Pert here. And if Pert gets frozen, it's okay. I just go to Slaking and I win. The only way I lose here is Hydro Pump crit, high roll. It Ice Beamed me. Dude, what are the chances of that fucking shit? Come on. Okay, but I didn't get frozen, and the rain stopped. It's all fine. Holy shit. That was insane. That should, like, not have happened. So what happened there was it guessed that I was, Volt Absorbed, so that's a 50-50. Lantern was dead in the rain to how many Hydro Pump rolls? Like, a lot of them. It was dead to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Hydro Pump rolls. So it also didn't see a Hydro Pump roll. So we're at a 50% times a 7/16. And then it was another 50-50 between Hydro Pump and Ice Beam. That's crazy. That was terrible. That was a 1 in 8. Okay, that's not terrible, I guess. Whatever. Anyway. This thing's dead. What a nuisance. Holy shit. Didn't feel like thundering at all. Wow. What a pain in the ass. Alright, well, we're through that fight. That was miserable. Not teaching Slaking. I gotta get Double Edge off this thing's moveset. Before I forget. Holy shit. Alright, well. That's the end of Aqua Hideout. Besides, Mat 2. So I will make that its own video and leave off here. So yeah, in the next video, take on Mat. See you then.